My wife just called me from work.
Black women, you don't owe this country shit.
Guys, we did it.
Donald J. Trump will be sworn into presidency on Inauguration Day, Martin Luther King's birthday.
Hey guys, it's your girl Cindy. Welcome back again to another video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Cindy. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So Donald Trump has won the 2024 presidential election and people have started making videos already about it on TikTok. I saw a few videos. Some people were literally crying, recording themselves. Some people just finished crying. Now, I have put together a few videos from Black people. Let's just hear what Black people are saying. I saw videos from Trump supporters. Obviously, they are jubilating, some of them crying. They said they are shedding tears of joy. I saw videos from Kamala's supporters, the people that voted for Kamala, and they are literally crying, expressing themselves. I just felt to bring these videos here so we all can see, what people are saying. Like, let's see what people, like how people are reacting. I'm not going to say too much on this. I just want us to see and hear, people's opinion. What are they saying? Stay with me, guys. Let's check these videos out.
Black women, you don't owe this country shit. You don't owe this country one fucking thing. Not one fucking thing else. It's time for us to bunker down. Worry about yourself. Worry about your children. Protect yourself and your home as much as possible. Save yourself. We have talked and we have talked. We have worked. We have done. And every single bit that we do, this country just sucks it up and demands more. And there's going to be a lot of demands placed on Black women in this country over the next 4 years. You do what you want to, sis, and nothing else, because you don't owe this country shit.
I mean, this says everything we need to know. Don't ask Black women to save y'all ever again, because the answer is no. Like, the answer is no. We always understand the assignment. A lot of y'all, got on the internet and lied. Lied to save face, lied to, not be ostracized, and lied to, get engagement, whatever the case may be. Y'all lied. And y'all let people believe that America was better than what it was. And I hate that for y'all. Those of us who have community, it's time to batten down the hatches, baby. Because it's about to get real interesting. And no, I'm not leaving because I'm not giving this country the satisfaction. I was born here, my people from here, and I'm going to die here. But don't ask us to save y'all from nothing else.
If you voted for Trump and you are a woman and you voted against your own best interest and the interests of the women in your family, your friend group, and everything else, we don't want to hear nothing for the next 4 years. Stand on the business that you sold on tonight when you voted to stay back in office. Okay? We don't hear you complain about Truth Social, Twitter, nothing. Okay? Sis, you voted for him. Now you stand on the business. We don't want to hear you complain about not one thing that he does. All right? Not over here. Do it on Twitter with the rest of the Trumpers and MAGA. But if you are a woman and you did that, this is on you. Oh, by the way, you're a disgrace. I wanted to make sure you knew that part too.
My wife just called me from work. It was a quick call. She called just to say thank you. Thank you for voting for my rights. anytime.
He won the popular vote. He won the popular vote. How, Sway? How? How the fuck did he win? How did he win at all? I'll tell you how. Y'all did not want a black woman to be the president of the United States. You didn't. You didn't. Your racism, your sexism, it's all alive and well. You're even upset that she was a black mixed woman. How dare she be a black mixed woman? How dare she be non-traditional? How dare she be in a mixed marriage with no children? How dare we all assume that we should evolve? And once again, the popular vote, women are dying off of his previous policies over the Supreme Court justices. And you're saying he won the popular vote? Yeah. Okay. Y'all make activism start to look real different now.
60% of Latinos in this country voted for Donald Trump. 60% of Latinos in this country voted for Donald Trump. After everything this man and his party has said to degrade and disrespect anyone who's Latino, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, and after everything black and indigenous people did to have y'all back when people was calling y'all islands garbage floating on top of water, when they called your people a bunch of rapists south of the border, this is how y'all repay black people. If y'all ever hop in my inbox or tag me in a video about POC unity again, I will curse your entire bloodline. I put that on.
Guys, we did it. God did it. God did it. And we all did it together as well. I was watching Charlie Kirk's podcast. They called Georgia. And I was like, oh, cool. And then the one I was actually looking at was Pennsylvania. And they call Pennsylvania, guys. They call Pennsylvania, which was a big one. A very big one. Y'all already know that. And then as I was trying to record, they called Wisconsin. I didn't even have time to dress up. Okay, I didn't have time to dress up, okay? And I'm still tearing up because this election is a big one, okay? It's a big one, and God answered the prayers. God answered our prayers. And I'm not one to get emotional at things, but this one, Donald Trump is our 47th president. Let's go!
Make no mistake, something happened tonight that is about far more than him winning this presidency. I'm really at a loss for words because what the fuck good do words do in a moment like this? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not just gonna sit here and speak doom and gloom to y'all because in all reality, the sun gonna come up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be shit to laugh about. It's gonna be shit to love. But simultaneously, I think something happened spiritually that will just taint that ever so slightly in a way that is far more damaging than physical. If you on a certain side of TikTok, like, you probably in disbelief. No funny shit. Like, you probably saw all the exit polls and all the political pundits talking about, oh, Kamala gonna win this, Kamala gonna win that. But if you really out in the world, like, you know the way motherfuckers move, and you knew how deeply entrenched this, like, Trump ideology is. I refuse to just say Republican or conservative viewpoints because that isn't necessarily what Trump is running on. He is running on Trump. And this is not a pity party. This is not just a space to grieve or a space to gaslight people who are grieving and say everything's okay. We're allowed to have nuanced emotions. So I hope you allow yourself to feel everything that you're feeling right now.
And to everyone who used their massive fucking platform to encourage people not to vote for Kamala Harris, and to everyone who listened to these people who use their massive fucking platforms to encourage people not to vote for Kamala Harris when things get worse inside and outside of the US, do not look to black women for fucking help. Go ask the fucking white man.
So many people are right now upset that Kamala didn't come out and address the crowd and say what? What did y'all want her to say? well, y'all fucked up the group project. I mean, because she literally did her part. She ran a fucking flawless campaign in 107 days. Like, that lady did everything. She answered the questions. She came up with the policies. She, shook hands, she knocked on doors. Like, she was literally everywhere doing all the things. And everybody was like, oh, well, if she would have just fixed the genocide. Do you understand? Like, what were you doing during civics and government? Because that man literally said, go ahead and finish the job, is what he said to the people that's, already causing the problems. That's what he said. Her job is literally to be a tiebreaker and to step in if the motherfucker who's in place, that's her job. Because you couldn't remember a damn thing that Cheney did other than shoot that man. Or what about Pence? Do we remember anything that he did? Nope. All you remember is him trying to save his own skin because his own running mate tried to, activate his policy early. But, so many of y'all are just expecting so much from her, but you did not hold that man's feet to the fire. And it's just like, then they're like, oh, well, the economy. Again, everybody tried to explain everything about the economy. Hell, even Obama came out and told y'all what happened with the economy and how he handed this man, this. And I mean, everything came out. Even people who were his die-core hard people were like, look, let me explain to you what's going to happen. That wasn't enough. Because right now, all I can see is, the fact that America has shown us time and time again what they expect. They expect black women to get out here and fix it, but they want you to do that shit behind the scenes. They do not want you in front. And you're not going to say, oh, well, she could have, there was nothing else. Everybody's like, oh, well, the Democrats didn't give them a chance to pick a party. Who are we going to pick? Please explain to me, who was it? Did y'all expect Miss Obama to do it? She said she tired. She already ran with her husband twice, and she was like, I'm ready to go over here and enjoy my husband and our good years. I'm not trying to come out here and be stressed with this bullshit. I'm not trying to. So who else are we going to pick? Were we going to pick Jill Stein? She didn't even know how many cabinet members there were. Or we're going to pick Cornel West, who was out here trying to beat a child support case. I mean, who are we going to put here? Who are we going to pick? Y'all didn't want Biden because y'all felt like he was too old. But now, everybody's just like, oh, well, she should have did this. She should have. Y'all expect so much from the black woman who, like Malcolm X said, is the most, disrespected, unprotected person in America. And it was shown today by the mediocrity that is this close, who's over here doing his acceptance speech already. So what did y'all want her to come out and say? Because I'm really trying to find the words myself. Like, this shit is really baffling. It's mind-boggling as I'm talking to my friends in other countries and they're just like, yo, what the fuck happened? And I'm just like, I don't know. That, my mom, who was born in the 60s, had more reproductive rights than I have now. This is crazy. Like, y'all, what did y'all want this woman to come out and say other than go home and let's wait until,
Donald J. Trump will be sworn into presidency on Inauguration Day, Martin Luther King's birthday, January 20th, at the Capitol. The same Capitol where, January 6th happened. This country just proved that no matter what, white people, white men specifically, they get to do what they want, and there's nothing you could do about it. This country's not ready for a black woman to be president, and they showed that. This country showed they don't care about black women, and they showed that. This country showed they don't care about indigenous people, and it showed that. And for the love of Christ, let's not sit here and blame Jill Stein voters, and she only made up 0.4% of the votes. Even if Kamala got every single third-party vote, she still got demolished by Trump. So let's not blame leftists. Let's not blame Jill Stein. This ain't on them. But I tell you who to blame. The 21 million people who are absent from this election. White women, white men, and Latinos. You guys handed this election to President Trump. And now we got to deal with this reign of terror for the next 4 years. So I hope all of it was worth it, man. Congratulations, Donald Trump. You got your way again, buddy.
I'm not American, but I am absolutely devastated by these results. I am devastated. There was obviously always a chance that Trump was going to win, but I was like, there's no way in actual reality he's going to win, because he's done so badly in the debates, And what he's saying, what he's asking for, the impact that he's going to have on society, there's no way. Like, it will be tight, but he won't win. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? As a black woman, I grew up being told you have to work twice as hard to get half as far. And, you know, when you tell people who are not black that, they're like, oh, like, that's not true. And that. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Here we see Kamala Harris, a qualified woman with a qualified, experienced politician against Trump, and he wins. And then you remember how powerful misogyny, misogynoir, and racism is. And actually, Trump didn't even need to turn up. Trump didn't need to campaign, you know. Trump didn't need to campaign in this election, and he still would have won. And that's how deep this is. This is a breakdown by sex and race that I just saw on Twitter. I can't call that place X, it's Twitter. I would be absolutely fuming if I was a black American today. I would be fuming, and I would be side-eyeing. Well, we knew that white people were going to vote for Trump, but I would be side-eyeing the Latinos. What has happened? What has gone on? What has gone on here? Side-eyeing all of you. Well, not all of you, but, you know, definitely the 45 and 40% who voted for Trump. And Erin on Twitter really puts it, like, really well. And she says, she, talking about Kamala, destroys him in a debate so badly that he won't debate again. He bungles his way through absurd rallies. He insults more than half the population. He wants to implement appalling policies, and the election is razor thin. This country is insane. And honestly, Erin, I agree. This is a really sad day, you know. I'm really sad.
I am having a hard time explaining this feeling, which is surprising, right? I'm a black woman in America. I'm Congolese and live in America. Of course, I am used to being overqualified and underlooked. I'm used to this feeling of constant disappointment. But this time felt different. Because if a woman like Vice President Kamala Harris, her opponent is a criminal, yet America chooses him, what message does that send to all the other men who are comfortable assaulting women? What message does that send to all the women who have been assaulted? I just feel so defeated. I don't even know how to explain this feeling. It's too much, because there was never a part of me for a second who thought, like, there was even, I am so scared. I think that's really the underlying feeling, is I'm just scared. I'm scared. I'm disappointed. I'm hurt. I'm sad. I'm just all of it. And worst of all is I really actually did not believe this would happen. I truly did. I went to bed confident. And I still don't believe it. I really don't.
Knowing that I woke up, bitch, it's not about a fucking book. Fuck that shit right now. Knowing that I went to bed, that fucking man was ahead a little bit. But waking up to this man, literally, you're 4 points a fucking way, not only shows me how racist, which, hello, wake up, you black, you're aware of that. It not only shows me how racist this country is, misogynistic, y'all. We're at the point where I'm convinced y'all do not want to get ahead. Y'all had y'all glory fucking days in the back. Y'all hate to see a black, a Latino, anybody that's in LGBTQ plus, a woman, being happy doing shit on her fucking own. Because to wake up and seeing it being that close, and I'm seeing comments where people are like, I'm in another country, I don't know how this is happening. Wake up! This is fucking America, and this is sad. And every fucking body, any person that I still follow that has voted for him,
I'm not even going to say what my thoughts is, but trust I will be acting on my thoughts. And I know this, I might lose some brand deals for what I'm about to say. But every black person that I've ever seen that said, I'm for Trump in this current state, every Latino, every non-white male, let's keep it what it is. I pray to God. I know deep down that's why I'm crying. The repercussions with Trump, if he gets elected, is going to be crazy for all minorities and anybody that's not matching or ever seen the dollar amount that he's ever seen in his life. But I pray to God for anyone that voted in this election that's a minority that doesn't even have the same mindset as Trump, whatever the fuck that might mean. I pray to God these repercussions hit y'all not only first, but harder. Because then you will finally see what the fuck that half America has been talking about this whole election. He's never had y'all in y'all's best interest, and you will see that if he gets elected these next 4 years. Every black, every minority, again, everyone that is not looking like him. I mean, at this point, if you're not old like him, period.
Believe me when I say I don't know what to say. Like I have seen a lot of videos on TikTok. People are trying to hold back their tears. I don't know. It's just I don't know. So I took some screenshots of comments so you guys can see people's reaction in the comment section. Please pause to read if you want to. Now, I would say that today is an emotional day in the US. People crying, some people jubilating, some people crying, and they said they are shedding tears of joy. Some people are not happy, and some people are happy. We have heard from Black people because a lot of them wanted Kamala to win. Well, anyways, you guys, let me know your take in the comment, what you have to say. Can you drop it in the comment? And please remember to keep it respectful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another video. I'm going to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.